actually. As Dennis works out what's going on, they're just going to have to go in dry. They've realized that the two players are focused towards the brackets area, trying to get that kill on Kenny. Dennis still struggling here, slumped down to just 2 HP, but he wins that firefight and gets Kenny S in a headlock.
Bomb planted towards the A site. Diffuse kit for Rez. What? Get right to shot his teammate. Dennis is down, but there's no one even close to him. There wasn't a mismatch. There wasn't a mistake. That was a blunder. And now it's going to be the 3 versus 2. NiP had some sort of advantage, but at least Rez brings it back into something manageable. Get right. Now, trying to come in towards the hay barrel. Both these players from G2 are located towards the pit position and on the balcony. So now NiP can get them quarantined as Get Right jumps down, but he's better from behind and not from the foreground. And it's all down to the new recruit, Rez. And the problem is, it's all an illusion, it's all a ruse, it's the fake towards the A side. The real hit here from G2 coming towards B. Flashbangs are perfect. And with that, Rez goes 1 for 1. Or the teams go 1 for 1, should I say, as it goes into the momentarily 3 versus 3, but then Shox brings it back into the advantage for G2. Forest, they will find Existence trying to get back into cover as the smoke does fade. Doesn't quite connect the shots, but Dennis will. 2 versus 2.
Yeah, that's nice. Dennis comes through, green fingers as he works his way through Garden. But can they draw out the weeds as they find both of the frags? They do actually clean this site up. From Body and Co. as they set up. Smiths is the only one that's holding the angle, but the push comes down. Nice use of the flashbang. It's actually a very smart peek. Well educated as he finds that first. And a follow-up tag on Rez. That was a big play. Normally you'd go down in a situation like that. So well timed with the flashbang.
Oh. G2 look in good form. You have to save if you're NiP in this scenario. You've got weapons to salvage. Lekro wins that duel surprisingly with an MP9. Can trade it out for the AK as well. So best case scenario here for NiP is they save the 2 weapons. Diffuse kits, utility as well onto Lekro. FAMAS. As we see UMP for Rez and Forest. So push coming in towards Banana, and it's short-lived, Jack. Very, very short-lived. Even Smith's trying to go for more as well, as he did go for the 2 for 0 exchange, and he did forfeit his life. But now they know exactly where the remaining player is, the anchor towards the B site for NiP, as he was towards first oranges. Making a slight adjustment, though, going in towards Coffins. But look at this, Jack. Such a good read again from Existence, as everyone else has just rotated towards A.
Okay, yes, for the first headshot. The push is just going to swarm in, but it's just easy pickings. The firing range line up the Body as he gets the double kill. And Dennis slowly pushing around, trying to go for the backstab. We'll get the first frag with KDS and the follow-up as well. This is huge. They've brought this round back into an amazing position now. They might finally be able to get the second round and overthrow G2. Rotate comes in. Body, does he know what is rising from the depths behind him over at mid? The push with the timing's great, but Smiths is making a mockery out of them. Gets the headshot and leaves it back in the 2-on-2. The CTs have bomb control, and they now have the manpower advantage as well, as Lekro lands that shot right into the cranium. And Smiths has left this world, and it is all up to Shoxy. Can he be sublime into this one? Uses the utility to at least smoke it off, going to try and recover the bomb. Forces them to spam it. They had no vision anymore, but he doesn't know where Get Right's playing from. Get Right will find that kill.
They're getting 1 kill every 2 rounds. How on earth can you expect to have consistent wins in these said rounds? Anyway, Dennis getting aggressive. As you said, he is the player that's stepping up and stepping down into this one, as he's going to go down for the count. Shocked for the second as well, as he's still delivering pain. Forest with 1. Oh, how did he get... What? Was that through the smoke? I'm so confused.
He just owned him. Oh, Kenny as well. The headshot gal. Well,
flash. Ooh. No flash? Okay, this is strange.
Well, they're just going to push in. They're going to go for it as they bombard their way through. Get Right with the spam. Gets 2. Makes it the hat-trick. No. Goes down. Punished by Smiths. Rez playing from the back of the site with the AWP, but can he get the upper hand this one, as he will get the first. Nearly the adjustment on the second. Smiths overthrown as they just charge it.
Well, I am sure that timing there could have been cinematic. What is the spray from Body. And yeah, you can't even save in this one, Jack. They have to go for it. It's the last run of the half. It's looking like a 10-5 half for G2.
Get Right and Rez. Going to be the retake squadron into this round, the dynamic duo. Can they cause a fuss or will G2 be able to protect their neck into the round? Get right with the backstab, slowly skulking his way in from the rear. But he doesn't fancy it. Looking very timid on that CT side right now. The utility usage is going to be launched out. Molotov and smoke comes through. One flashbang used, one remains. But the push comes in, and Get Right was already on the site, but he's lost his teammate, and he now loses his box as he goes. The one that is lurking is Dennis with the Glock in his hand, but he doesn't really find much until he gets the headshot and takes down Shoxy. The push comes through, fast and aggressive in towards the B site, but Existence is popping their craniums off, trying to carry this one on. They're going to be swarmed. They sit on new box for as long as possible. Smith's nearly getting butchered by Lecro, but he'll learn his lesson as he's been shot in the head. And it might have been worth just finding the frag with a pistol. Going for the knife could have been what has cost them that one. As he will start to defend towards mid as the herd comes through, gets the first as he begins his hunting ground. Looks to try and re-aggress again, misses it, but adjusts. Will go down. Luckily, Shox is there in position to save the day. Existence rotates in with a tasty headshot from his M4 as well, screaming, "Do you want more?" And Rez comes in as the last-ditched attempt. 1 versus 4. Existence cooking raw with the Brooklyn Raw.
And flash for the team. And here it comes. Oh, nice shot there from Get Right. Kicks things off in favor of NiP.
Oh, Smiths with a double, peeks out, but Kenny S will luckily be able to save the day as he gets 2 frags before he's killed. And it all falls on Dennis. A 1 versus 2 over on the A site. The bomb will be planted, so he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Has the additional time to play with, goes for the peek out, trying to bring the pain to NiP, but he doesn't realize the player that is slowly getting closer from behind. Body is there. That will be the kill.